what's going on, man. And as you know, man, are not interested in keeping into coming out of the situation they find themselves. Know what I'm saying, and you find a lot of resistance to these people because they are not willing to be free. They lost the will. Okay, the will is the most important thing you have. Is it's you. You know, it's the real you. Is your will. And people not most people already lost their will even to live. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to live long, and they don't want to uh, be nothing really in this life. They lost the will to exceed, to success, to have success. They lost ambition. They lost all types of things that humans are supposed to achieve and to want. And they recessed into this being that has no rights, has no wisdom, has no place in the world. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know that this is all sick, man. And we tell you the truth, man. The videos are not being shared or nothing. I've been supporting a lot of people, but you know, these people ain't gonna support me. They ain't gonna support this work. They got objections, obviously, because when you really about the truth, people have a problem. Okay, they say they want the best for their children. They want this and that, but when it's about changing, they're not ready for no change. Okay, people want to continue the same lifestyle and expect different results. I already told you, man. And your boy Trump said that well, he wants to do away with taxes. That's a good thing. Why don't you start from that? And but you have the slaves. They're gonna try to convince you that, oh no, my God, we can't do without taxing people. What we gonna do? What we gonna be? Where we gonna get money to help the poor? Where we gonna get money to? You're not helping no poor anyway. You're just making worse. So all this money just give rain to evil, rain to worse, rain to all this stuff that nobody is not profiting for nobody. So people need to be free, man, really, and people need to be given resources to build. Yeah, you cannot say people can't pay tax, they don't have jobs, and what they're gonna do. No, you got to give them resources to build, free resources. Yes, housing, everything. Or if you're not gonna give them housing, you gotta give them at least a place to build. They can build their house and do their own life, tax free. You know what I'm saying? So anybody telling you that you can't live without being taxed and this and that, it's no, you know it's the system, and these are just gatekeepers, man. You know what I'm saying? And but what I wanted to tell you, man, you noticed that nobody's sharing the videos, man. Not only my videos, anybody was making videos that are uh, about changing, they not supporting them. Okay, they got a lot of people that are honest and are teaching real truth, man, real shit, real change, man. And they all being blocked by these same people that don't share the videos or nothing, while YouTube is already blocking the channels. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't, there are information they don't want out there. You know what I'm saying? People, the sheeple needs to be asleep, and we are giving them the red pill. So even dudes that are in the truth, they ain't supporting us. That's how bad it is. You know what I'm saying? Dudes that scream all day, they in the truth and isn't that. but they ain't supporting these truths. They ain't supporting about, you know, all this religious stuff that needs to go, your freedom that needs to come, your resources that need to be given to you. That's what we talk about here. What do you think we're talking about? And they don't support that. They don't support their freedom. Yeah, people are going to make all types of excuses. I don't like this guy. He said something I don't like. Or I don't know, man. They find excuses not to help you to continue slaves. Because if they help you, they have to acknowledge that, you know, they were wrong. And there are other ways to live without being in this uh, scientific lab. You know, it is a scientific lab, as I explained to you. There's no other explanation for this. You know, and people don't like when you speak with conviction about your belief, about not your beliefs, about your knowledge, because we're not dealing with no beliefs. You know, we know that people can live outside of this system. We look back in history; they were not living. Many times they were not living in this system, and we have bigger technology. You know, the civilization was bigger. There was more knowledge. People were living long extents of time and everything. And you're telling me that this you can't achieve that with the system that you currently have. Is a rhetorical recessive system that is about destruction. It's about wars. It's about destroying human beings. It's about cloning them. It's about changing their DNA. It's about resetting people in towns and cities and the whole thing. It's about lying and deceiving and taking away the whole history of the whole earth that nobody now knows. You live inside a lab that you don't know even where you live. It's bad. Yeah, a lying system that you don't even know where exactly is your place in the universe. This is the things that we talk about in this channel. You know what I'm saying? So people want, especially dudes that are in the truth, man, that didn't grow up, that still, emotional and don't support our videos, man. Look, man, we only do this one time. We only have one life. If you're not gonna support, man, it's what's coming to you. Your rebellion against your own freedom. So the enemy don't even have to do a thing. The way they are being brainwashed and indoctrinated, you know what I'm saying? He's going to do it. I can see it by the amount of support that real people get. Yeah, I'm not even talking about myself. I'm talking about other people even more intelligent than me that have better channels than me, and they get no likes. And YouTube is blocking them, and it's blocking our channels for no reason other than just let these dummies remain in the dark. That's all they're doing. I upload videos that most people upload. As soon as I upload, it's copyright. Yeah, I made a video about Trump. The other one is copyright. Why? There's no copyright stuff there. But just because Trump is there, it's copyright. But I see all these niggas talking about Trump. Yeah, venerating him. They didn't give them no strikes. So it's a system now. The AI is discriminating. Whatever you say, it discriminates you. It's a system of control, as I explained to you, man. And if you cannot acknowledge that, we don't have nowhere to go. We're gonna go continue talking crap on YouTube, going around in circles, and not naturally building nothing that will last. Because this whole thing is coming down, and you're not building nothing new. It's just waiting for the whole total destruction. That's it. There's nothing new coming up. You know. They got this science of bitcoins out there, you know what I'm saying? They got I even tried one that you can mine bitcoins and this and that. First thing they ask you is your name, full name, because if you don't give them the full name, you can't collect your bitcoins. It's supposed to be something that is running outside of the system. They tell you that oh yeah, he's decentralized. Yeah, it's a lying, thieving system, man. Decentralized. So why do you need my name? You need my name, you need my email address, you need my number. Wow, it's decentralized. And people believe them. Yeah, it's a control system. They already got all your details, but they're telling you it's decentralized. How is that possible? Decentralized means you're supposed to be, they don't know who you are. You just have money. You know, you're not supposed to reveal who you are if it's going to be decentralized. But the people are so dumb now that they don't know the difference. And because Satan is the one putting these systems on, all these machines are running this system. He dictates the rules from the beginning. He runs the story, the script from the beginning, telling them it's decentralized. Yeah. And they feel that they have no other option but to jump in, because if they don't, they're gonna end up under the bridge, people. A lot of people end up under the bridge now. They can't afford their rent. They have to pay the motherfucking rent all their lives, people. People that have been working for 30, 40 years, they stopped working. Now there was all this economic collapse, inflation. You know what I'm saying? They can't afford their rent. They all under the bridge. I even saw in Los Angeles, it's full of people, millions of people with nowhere to go. All living in the streets, all living in the ghetto, on top of each other. Living there, sleeping there, eating there. Wow. Unbelievable. But dudes have billions to go to work, and there are all these people living in the streets, can't afford the rent. They have to pay rent till they die, and all this motherfucking stupid bullshit that this system do. And all these motherfuckers don't talk about that all day. They talking shit all day. They don't talk about nothing that affects motherfuckers all day, that is deteriorating this place, is deteriorating our lives. Yeah? You see people, all people, man, that's disrespectful, man. All hanging around the streets with nowhere to go, living in parking lots, you know what I'm saying? It's horrendous. And it's their country. And they don't have nowhere to sleep. You see that? It's happening here. Look, man, that's what happens. That's why I tell you guys when I come to YouTube, man, I don't come here because, life is too short to come here and waste time with bullshit. Talking bullshit all day and not getting to the bottom of the matter. There's no change with these dudes. Yeah, they're gonna continue talking crap. They're gonna continue acting like little childs, jumping on each other, talking crap all day. Who does it? How does it free you? It doesn't. You just, wasting your life, wasting your time, and when the time comes, you're not gonna be ready for what's coming. And it's here already. You know what I'm saying? All that instability, agents of instability in place. You got them changing the young people, slowly into another type of culture, you know what I'm saying? That you got low, this young education now, the young people have low education or no education. Many of them don't even know how to read, you know what I'm saying? And they're gonna use them for more evil because, low intellect, low IQ only can lead to catastrophe. That's why they kept them in this uh, low-key education, you know what I'm saying? The parents always in debt, you know what I'm saying? No resources, no freedom to build, no freedom, no free market, no nothing. It's just big corporations running everything, and all these motherfuckers don't say nothing about it. They too happy talking shit, and when they say something, it's all the religious script. Everything they do is religious. It doesn't matter what movement. It's all based in the damn religion because the religion took their culture, they took their own uh, abilities to be themselves a long time ago. And these niggas, and not only niggas, these all people of the earth, they refuse to wake up. They all buried inside religion. You know, it's sad, people. And there are many warriors out there. They came to YouTube, they exposed them, they got tired that nobody support them, and they left. They got other things to do. I'm the only one that's still here nagging these dudes. Yeah, and they still don't care about nothing. Gonna stop, man, because it's getting sad, man. You know, you know all these truths, and you do nothing. You can't even share the videos. You can't even, do some type of thing, man, to create awareness to other people or something. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to make videos. There are a lot of people making videos already. You know what I'm saying? And the problem is nobody's sharing their videos, and YouTube is blocking their videos. So the truth is still blocked. So, and because not only because of YouTube, because I don't just blame YouTube. I blame these people that come across the videos and don't share it. They got emotions, they got pride, they got ego, they got this whole thing is gonna destroy them. You know what I'm saying? And the enemy knows that they are filled with this type of things. They cannot help each other, they cannot come together, they cannot respect each other, they cannot support each other, they cannot uphold each other, they cannot, uh, you know, they cannot uphold their own people or people that wants the best for them. They can only uphold and promote people that have a lot of money and power. Because if you don't, they don't feel safe. They don't know any other system. They don't know how will they live without this system of taxing and money and banking. And nobody speak about free resources because everybody's too lazy to build anything. You understand that? They in this religio thing that, the religio will do the work, the religio will create factories that create food for them. They don't have to do nothing. They don't have to learn nothing. Yeah, people now don't even know nothing. They don't know nothing, people, at all. They don't know nothing because they were told they don't need to know. Everything is made in a factory, and the only thing they have to do is consume. So they don't know how to deal with these resources. They only know how to deal with money. So when you talk about this, this demonic money system, capitalist going down or changing, they panic because how the hell are we gonna live without money? And without money, you got these classes that they already have. They subsist on that, on money, not in what they build and things like that. It's all built on how much money is in their bank account. You know, not how much they can help other people in their with their resources and how much this means in economic terms. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. It's about how much they themselves have in their bank. That's it. Everybody else, they don't care about their success. Because if somebody goes to your land and you support them and you it's good for your economy. It's good for you and it's good for them. If other people succeed, you will succeed. That's how it works. But these dudes have this religious mentality that they are supposed to succeed because they're chosen and anybody else is supposed to rot. That's it, man. Y'all know what's going on. Okay, keep hiding, man. Keep docking, man. Keep running, man. But you can't run from the truth. That's all you need to know. That's it, man. Love you all. Keep the instructions. Peace.